How's it going, everyone? This is Edge again from Edge Plays. Yay! I'm quite excited now. So what you're seeing me playing right now is the demo, I could probably say, of Tales of Arise. I'm excited. I'm generally quite excited for it. It's been, oh god, I guess it's been about 5 years since the last Tales of game. And yeah, no, I was bowled over by it in terms of the visuals. I'm not one for visual graphics, but the setting, the feel, I mean, you can see me here right now just taking a moment just to go, wow. Massive JRPG nut. So I had to go over the demo a little bit. It's like kind of like a vertical slice of what the game's going to be coming out. It's coming out in September, very, very early September. Combat was really fun. Really enjoyed it. It kind of feels like it's evolved a little bit from like the previous Tales games. I know like Zestiria, Berseria, and even I think Tales of, oh god, I can't have forgotten. I played a lot of these Tales games. No, Xillia, there we go. They all kind of have that kind of evolutionary theme. In terms of your arts, like I'm playing as the main character here. Square, triangle, X to use special attacks, and they use up a meter above your health bar. And pressing R1 seems to do your normal attacks, help rebuild that back up again. Dodging is quite fun. In this demo you can actually play as each of the different characters. So in this one I'm just kind of playing with the main lead with the two swords. There is the girl with the gun. I'm not saying names at this point because I'm kind of waiting until the game fully comes out to start learning people's names in the game. I was always trying to keep away from the plot as much as possible. But yeah, no, generally all the characters feel really good for the combat. The close range combat's been quite good with it too. Yeah, it's very. I mean, the vertical slice does give you a little bit of a hint as to what's coming through. I mean, the tutorial teaching how the combat works, really fun. Visually, very striking. The locations I was exploring in the game, really pretty. And as always, the skits come back, which I was really happy about. Skits are like these kind of mini sort of story segments to help build up a little bit of the characters' personalities. You see kind of a different side of them. Normally they were like static images or like animatic style anime-esque little shorts. In this one it's taken more of like a comic book strip, which I don't hate it. I think it's interesting. I mean, obviously it's a little bit different. From the ones I did see, it definitely felt like the skits were still there, and it did sort of give you. Again, it's not plot heavy. These ones, these skits are kind of more to add to the characters a bit, and sort of you see a little bit more of their nuances. And I really enjoyed it still. And if you miss anything, or for example you skip them by accident, you can always watch them at the camp. That's something I should realise. Oh, jump button. I had a bloody jump button finally in this game. Like, why do I need to jump? I don't know, but there's a jump button there. Monsters can see you and generally will chase after you, which is quite nice still. I know that was in previous Tales games. It just feels like as you're running around exploring, you kind of keep your wits about you. I like the locales. Like, didn't even notice this when I was playing the game, but wherever you are, it seems to pick up your location, which is quite nice. I know with most JRPGs now recently, when you're like running around and fighting, you don't really pay attention too much to the locale you're fighting in. But I like the fact that it remembers where I am, so it kind of feels like it's in the same location, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, generally visually the combat's fun. I did a little bit of crafting in this. There's not much to the game at the moment in the demo, so it's only like a little taster of what's to come. So it's mainly more like combat, a little bit of, you know, what you can expect, with little bits of cutscenes here and there. Voice acting was fine. Really looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've played a Tales of game. I say a long time. Yeah, I guess it would be 5 years, and this Final Fantasy is one of the big ones I do enjoy, but I also do like the Tales of series, Breath of Fire, so it's nice to kind of get back to, I guess, like my guilty pleasure games. I used to play them. I used to play the old Tales of games couch co-op with like a friend of mine, and I played through Symphonia couch co-op. I had played through Vesperia on the Xbox 360 and couch co-op. So much fun. So if it hasn't got co-op on it, I'll be a bit sad, but I haven't checked into it yet. But I mean, single player, I'm still fine with it. Really, really good fun with the combat. I'm just gushing. I should be more professional here, guys. I should be giving you kind of more of a thoughts about it. Yeah. If you haven't played it yet, I would definitely recommend giving it a try. The combat itself definitely has layers to it, which has been kind of fun. Maps are quite open, which is quite good. There's lots of nooks and crannies to find, like these ores, which you can use to craft accessories to enhance your character's weapons and stats. As far as I can tell so far, there are nooks and crannies in here. So as I was exploring, you can find like hidden chests where I found like a shield and like a weapon for one of the characters. I just basically messed about for like half an hour, kind of seeing what I could find out. Here's the world map. Generally, loved it. I loved every second of it. I'm gushing. I shouldn't be, but if people want me to do a bit more of a constructed kind of analysis on it, because at the moment I'm half asleep still while excited about it. I played this for a few hours. Please let me know. I think my brother-in-law will be excited for this game, as he's also a massive JRPG nut. And I will be. See, this is the problem now. I now have a kind of a. Do I buy this on PS5 or no? Do I get some PC? This is like the first game now. I'm like, oh god, no. This was played on PS5, and I generally just felt so comfortable with it. Music was nice. Again, I probably mentioned that. The only thing that I wish I could have had more with was probably a little bit more areas to kind of look around, but I get it. It's only a taster. It's only a little bit of kind of what to expect from it. And I mean, I was already going to get this anyway, so seeing this with the combat, seeing the locale I was in, having the little mini boss fights that were in here, generally absolutely loved it. I would recommend, if you never played Tales of game before, definitely give the demo a go if it's still available. It is free to download. The game comes out very beginning of September, but as always, I know I'm just rushing it out at the moment, but yeah, if you generally want to see this game, please let me know. But as always, have a fantastic afternoon and take care.